Hello, my name is Lisa, and this is With Love Lisa. I am and have been on YouTube now for quite some time, so if you're new, thank you for joining me. I enjoy making videos, and for a long time I did make videos about my relaxed hair, and I am no longer relaxed. I have all natural hair, and as much as I'm loving the experience, it is very challenging and very new and very different, and so that is kind of my absence on this channel. When it came to, and before I even go, I just want to say for anyone who has continued to stick with me on this channel, I just appreciate it so much. YouTube is such I was reading an email. All right. Anyway, so yes, thank you to any new subscribers that I have. I do notice that there is quite a difference in the numbers, and that's okay. With change and with transition, things kind of change, and that's okay. But I do enjoy doing this, and I would like to make it into more, so I do plan on becoming more consistent. I'm just trying to find the right type of content to provide. Obviously, as I'm growing into learning my natural hair, there's only so much content that I can share. I'm trying a lot of different things. I'm trying to learn different things about my hair at the moment. And I'm sorry if I sound kind of nasally. When you have children, they're in and out of school and they come home with sicknesses and whatnot. So it's just, I think I have a cold, like a slight cold or something, or a sinus infection maybe even, but I am overall okay. But I wanted to mention that it is kind of a process to get used to your hair when you're transitioning and you've never been natural before, which I haven't. And I'm actually enjoying the process. Like I said, it just comes with its ups and downs. Like even today, I did a video showing this style. It's just a French braid style, which I like because it's really easy and convenient. And for me, I don't have to, I don't have to ask anyone to do this. I can do it myself. It's not perfect, but it is absolutely me right now. Like this is it. So that's the hair stuff. As far as life is concerned, it's giving its, trials and tribulations that we all hear about. It's giving all of its moments, and I'm just trying to live through them without breaking. Right now, I'm going with the flow. I'm trying not to resist as much. I've had enough life experience to know that with good comes bad, ups comes downs, you go back up. Like it's just a lot of different things that are going on. And I feel like I am supposed to be learning to lose the idea of control that I have. A lot of times in life, I think that we have all these plans for everything. You have plans for what you plan on doing with your life. You have plans for your relationships, and you have plans for your children. You have goals, dreams, aspirations. There's a lot of things you want to do. And for me, recently what I'm learning is when it comes to children, you just don't have as much control. Oh my God. You just don't have as much control as you think you do. And especially when you're dealing with children who are going into their adulthood and they are teens, and we all know what it's like to be a teenager. I mean, I think if you're watching this channel, according to my analytics, and it's hard, it's not just hard for parents, like it's hard for the teen too. So I'm just kind of going through the motions with my children. And that is, man, those kind of ups and downs hurt, and they cut so deep that you're left with, with just heartbroken. You know what I mean? And that's hard to say, but like, there are things that are happening that you just don't have any control over. So with that, and that's probably been like the last 2 years of my life that I've just kind of like had to come to the realization that I'm not in control. I can guide as much as I want, and I can try and create the best life for my children. But overall, like, children are gonna make their decisions. And so that's where I am with my life right now. Another thing I wanna mention is, I wanna say back in 2018, we had so much change like right away. My fiance came home. Shortly after that, we got engaged. And so, and I don't know if I've actually shared with you, but we've been together now. It'll be 20 years this year. And we just got married this year. It was everything that I've ever wanted it to be. But when it comes to me, I'm just super duper low key. And I know that I hear people say it often, but honestly, I never really had any like wedding dreams. Like I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna have this beautiful white gown and blah blah blah, and I'm gonna have, you know, all of the pews filled with people. And I'm a pessimist, and I think that a lot of my choices kind of are rooted in pessimism, unfortunately. And so I was just like, man, I'm not going to be putting all that money into stuff, and then people don't show up, or people do show up, and then, you know, they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, or just whatever doesn't turn out like I expected to. And again, the control thing. So we did a very small, low-key elopement here in Vegas, and I absolutely loved it. I'll share with you guys a little montage of it here. Officially married, and I couldn't be happier. And shortly after that is when a lot of other things started to happen in my life that are just very challenging. And so I've been kind of like trying to throw myself into things. So I actually have been thrifting a lot. I love thrifting. I think I've shared on here before that my mom, my grandmother, and my siblings, they used to take us all the time thrifting. We used to go to the dig out is what we called it, but it was actually just like a Goodwill clearance with the bins, and we would just go and like have a lot of fun running around. You guys, my family is huge. So I am the youngest of 8 children between my mother and father. My parents married young, they met young. They had 8 kids, and I'm the youngest of us. And then my father, when he remarried, he had another son. So I do have a younger brother. And but anyways, there was a lot of us, and so that was like the kind of fun that we had. Or they would take us, early on Sunday morning or something like that, and go to Denny's, and we'd have hot cocoa while they had coffee and chatted. But so I've just kind of been like thrusting myself into what has grounded me. I'm learning so much in this year of my life, and it's not easy. Like, a lot of it has been very much, listen, you thought you knew. Like, you know, like I thought that things were kind of like, cause I experienced other lows in my life as well, like very, very low lows. And when you come from those lows, like you kind of have confidence that, whew, all right, my hardships are over. And in reality, life is so interesting. But I don't think that you get out of here with just a few bruises. Like you have to learn lessons. And if everything is easy, then what are you learning? And so I just, that's how I'm trying to look at things. I'm trying to take on more challenges. My husband and I started our e-commerce business, and so I've just been working on the back end for that. And I absolutely am loving the process. I was working on it yesterday, and it just felt good getting my hands in there and like actually doing things. I mean, we've been working on it for a while, but like there were some technical parts that I didn't quite know how to do, so I had to like teach myself things. And so that process in itself is rewarding. Let me see how much time I've been talking now, for like 10 minutes. Okay, so that's kind of the gist of everything. I do want to speak a little bit to the future of my channel. I just am going to give you guys a very authentic piece of me. And so everything is just, it's just going. And I think what I want to do is I just want to be present. And during that process, I plan to share some of those moments with you when it comes to everything. My hair, my life, my children, my love, you know, just processes, interests, loves, you know, things that bring me to life. So anyways, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. I also have an Instagram with Lisa, and I absolutely love making reels. And listen, my husband was like, get a TikTok and make your TikToks, because you're gonna have a lot of fun on there. And I was like, yeah, I really don't want to get hooked on another social media. Like, I'm hooked on Instagram. I don't want to be hooked on anything else. He's like, you're definitely gonna get hooked, but the stuff that you're doing on Instagram is very similar to what they do on TikTok, and you would enjoy it as well, because they have a lot more going on. And so I did download TikTok, but I haven't did anything yet, but I am active on Instagram. So please go follow me on Instagram. It's with Lisa. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.